how to stop caring about what other people think. Now, before I get into that, I just want to say, sometimes you do have to care about what other people think, because they might actually be providing valuable info to you, and they probably just want to help you. So, yeah, you should care sometimes, but you shouldn't let what they say control you, which is a very important point. Because I see a lot of people that they're just controlled by, like, either their parents or someone or a teacher or something. Like they're literally controlled. Like everything they say, they just follow. Like they just follow like an authority. I'm really against blindly complying to someone. I only comply to God. I don't I don't really trust humans, because I mean, you guys see Hitler. So many people complied to him. So many people were following his orders. I could be wrong here. I could be missing a lot of information. You guys can educate me then. But yeah, I'm just first thing that comes to my head when it comes to authority, I think of Hitler. Shit. So many people followed him and did bad things. The Holocaust. He was the mastermind behind that. And that's why I don't believe in blind compliance. And therefore you have to not care about what other people think, especially when you're going against someone that everybody is like compliant again, there's that everyone's compliant with, and you're going against the grain, sort of. So because many people go against the grain, and then they go for a while, and then the people around them try to convince them, like, hey, don't think like that, and then they come back to it. They come back to the base. I mean, that is an okay life to live. I've lived both sides. I've lived that life, and I lived this life. So, but for me now, I prefer this life. It's way better. It gives more freedom. It gives more freedom. Of course, the downside of it is some people don't look at you the same anymore, which is fine, because if they look at me that way and I'm like not being myself and I'm lying to myself every day, and I look in the mirror and say, you're not being the real you, then whatever, bro. I'm happy, because I'm actually being my authentic self, and I'm doing what I really want to do. And I value that more than being like fake in relationships, and acting like everything is fine when everything is not fine. In the mirror at home, when I'm sleeping, just before I'm sleeping, I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking at all these thoughts. No, I don't want that. I would rather have freedom in my life and do what I think in my heart is right, and just not care too much about what other people think. I still have to care, of course. It's not I don't give a fuck at all, but I have to care a little bit. Just a little bit, but not too much that it controls me. And it's a hard balance to find, I guess, but I'm still trying to find a balance. So yeah, how do you stop caring? First of all, you have to realize that you are gonna die one day. I know I keep saying about death, all that shit. You are gonna die, and I want you to think, who are the people that would come to your funeral when you die? Think about it honestly. Who will come to it? Are there? I mean, some people are probably just gonna be like, "Oh shit, he's dead, man." I mean, I want to go to his funeral, but I got shit to do tomorrow, so I can't come. If you think that they're not coming and they're probably one of those dudes, then you probably shouldn't really care about what he or she thinks. It doesn't really matter. And it's just one person. What is one person's opinion gonna do? And honestly, why is he even caring about you? Shouldn't he be caring about his own life or her own life? There are more important things to care about, honestly. So yeah, think about it. Think about the death ring. Like, that's all I think about. Like, man, I'm gonna die anyways one day, and if some of these people are not even gonna come to my funeral, then why would I care about what they think? Unless they have something valuable in your life, and they're probably a mentor or something, then you could learn something from them. Like, for example, me, I have a very good mentor, and he's honest with me all the time, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sometimes he's right. I absorb most of the things he says, you know, absorb the good and ignore the bad. But I'm still gonna do me though. So yeah, you have to realize that, hey, you're gonna die one day, and realize you just have to do what you feel is right, what you know is right, what you feel deep inside is right. Of course, don't go kill people or something. I don't know, man. That topic is a whole different topic, but do morally good stuff. I guess that's all. That's what I'm saying. My question could be like, well, what's morally good? Yeah. Good question. I don't know. I just think you should care, but not care at the same time. But just don't let it control you. So yeah, think about death. And next one, I guess, is, yeah, I think it's only about death. Death is the close that makes me think like, shit, who gives a fuck about what other people think? Who cares? I mean, they're not gonna come to my funeral. They're not gonna care anyways. I mean, even if I died, they're just gonna be like, oh shit, he's dead. Okay, I'm gonna move on with my life anyways. So yeah. But at the same time, I'm just making a YouTube video. If you're doing some drastic change, I probably can't help you with that, because this is probably like for people that want to say what they really mean and say what they really think. And some of them are probably afraid that, if I do this, my parents gonna think of me like that. If you feel like that, maybe this video could help a little bit. But if you're like, you want to do like transgender thing, like I can't help you with that, because I can't relate. I can't give you advice on that. But yeah, if you're looking to start a YouTube channel or something, or you want to talk about deep shit, cringe shit like me, then yeah, maybe that deaf thing could help you. But yeah, anyways, I mean, just realize that there's like 7 billion people in the world, and I've only met probably 1,500 people. There's so many other people to meet, and yeah, if the 1,500 people that I meet in my 19 years of living don't like what I have to say, then fuck it, bro. I'm gonna find the other people. I'm gonna find the other millions of people. You gotta meet new people. Life is huge. It's a broad thing. Another thing is big, long term and big thinking, I guess. I like thinking big. I like thinking we're just like small little dust in the fucking universe. Like, Earth is just like a dust in the entire universe. Like, we're nothing. So just a dust's opinion of you is gonna affect you from doing the things that you want. It's gonna stop you from achieving your dreams. Like, really? Are you gonna let that stop you? I feel like a lot of evil stems from small thinking. Big thinking usually is good for the world, if done correctly, of course. Of course, there are outliers and black swans like Hitler, so it's a hard one. Life is hard. There's no black or white answer in life, but that's what makes it interesting. And that's why discussions like this, that's why I have discussions like this in my head all the time. I'm like, okay, it's this, but at the same time, it's not entirely true as well, because there's this. So yeah, as I grow older, I just realize that there are no answers. There are no right or wrong answers. There are only answers that we come up with. And all we can do is just think of more answers, I guess. Just live life and probably not think too much about the answers. Because either way, it could be wrong and it could be right at the same time. So yeah, stop caring about what other people think. Because at the end of the day, your life is gonna end.